Gentlemen, let's look now at, of course, yes, what I've just been mentioning regarding 2019. So many things did happen. We know, if you look, maybe let's start with the 2019 AFCON. Greg Itafia, you look at the 2019, really, again, you might say another embarrassing moment. I think sometimes as Africans, we've kind of got used to it, isn't it? When a bid has been changed in the last minute, we know what to do.
we always have a plan B.
We know what to do. And then Egypt comes in.
Yeah.
And Egypt kind of just give us a spectacle. And we forget what had happened. And sometimes that prevents us from going forward. Because now we focus on the last. That was a successful organized tournament. And we forget, but before that tournament, there were things that happened that, of course, heads were supposed to roll. But CAF continued as if nothing happened.
Yeah, I just feel, Cameroon, at that time, they could have come straight from the onset and say that we're not ready, to host.
No, was it for them?
It's not about
was it for Cameroon to come?
No, I was thinking because
we've got a leadership at CAF. Why would we wait for Cameroon to come and tell us?
But at the end of the day, they are the one that know they wear the shoe. They know where it's pinching them.
No.
But they bid for 16 teams.
No. Yes, that's why we have to contextualize. They bid for 16 teams, and then this new CAF administration, not thinking. You go to a symposium. You go to a symposium where you just decide. You go to a symposium where you just decide that you know what? We want 24 teams.
In terms of South Africa hosting, let me give you an example.
At this level, I thought the first thing to be done was let's do a feasibility study.
True. Consultation.
Are we going to be ready to host? Yes, to move from 16.
But my argument,
especially for the next tournament.
No, for my argument,
if maybe we're saying, okay, yes, we want to increase to 24 teams, but maybe let's skip 2019. Okay. Let's start this process in 2021. That would be enough time.
That's a fair argument.
But
my argument is if South Africa or
even with the seasonal change as well. I found some immaturity in leadership, in how this thing was carried through.
In this show, we are the one that said that tournament helped some countries, like in terms of Uganda, they're not supposed to qualify for that in terms of EP16, but they are there in 24. Okay, let me come back to my point. Let me come to my point.
Yeah, they finished second.
I understand. But I'm just saying, my point is Cameroon, it was supposed to be 16, and the CAF said, okay, let's 24. And just give an example in terms of Egypt finally host the tournament. If it's South Africa, in terms of that tournament, it says 16, and they say later change to 24. South Africa, they're ready, they're capable.
They could.
Yeah, they could.
But so Cameroon could not. So you agree that the leadership was wrong? You agree?
In a way.
Etafia, say it as it is.
Yeah.
Inept leadership.
Okay,
let's listen to Jeff.
No. Which credit? Up now, you have got a CAF president who has become now the briefcase carrier of the general secretary of FIFA.
When the president of FIFA is coming to Africa, you need someone to go with him. He's not carrying the briefcase.
It's against
the show.
Okay.
It's against the FIFA statutes.
The CAF Executive Committee
with this issue
had already voted for the next three AFCONs. With the first one, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, and Guinea-Conakry. Yes, we should have been abide by that.
Okay.
But why not? Just because the president was influenced, especially by Morocco, with Lekja. Yes, they didn't want to go to Cameroon, and they didn't want that particular AFCON to go to Cameroon. And why? Just because when you say that we don't give the CAF doesn't go to the AFCON, the tournament is not going no more to Cameroon. But in that process, there is a technical committee which was chaired by Pinnick. Pinnick was the chairman of the inspection committee but Pinnick Sheikh has never said anything. He has never said that Cameroon was not ready. He said that let's give them time. We have to.
Don't forget they have problems in the country.
Yes, he said that we had to remember that we changed the rules of the game in the middle of the game. Just give us them the benefit of the doubt to get ready. Now, instead of 4 stadium, they have to build 6 now. No, we have to give them time. But when that decision was taken to take away the AFCON from Cameroon, it was when Ahmad went and visited the old man himself and made that decision.
And he was accompanied by
Eto. Eto hired a private jet to go to Egypt to pick up Ahmad, take him to Yaoundé. He came out with a heavy briefcase. Now he changed everything.
So he's always carrying.
So Tim, let me. No, there's a question here as we are interacting with our listeners, of course, and there's a question here coming from Fidel. Fidel asks, actually started by comment. CAF is not a national asset. Why does it have to work on Egyptian laws? Isn't there special dispensation for such companies? I think it was the issue of Lagade. Maybe someone who can just help me there. Why does it have to work on Egyptian laws? Velile?
I think this is one of the serious challenges. This current leadership, you remember,
because they are not a national asset.
You remember when they came into power, this current CAF leadership, one of the things that they wanted to address was to address the issue of 50-50 in terms of staff complement at CAF.
Yes.
But they were struggling because you would find that more than 80% of the staff there is Egyptian.
Yes.
And you find that it's not other people from around Africa, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa.
Yes.
And apparently Egypt has been giving CAF tough times in terms of giving them the freedom to operate as an international body. Because I think there's a lot of laws that have been relaxed in Switzerland.
Yeah, but
to accommodate CAF,
that is also
to accommodate FIFA. You know, and that's why you also see bodies like IOC. They are all there. The Court of Arbitration for Sport, and everything is all there. Yes. So this is the challenge that
in Egypt, CAF is experiencing.
At some stage, I'm not sure if even the new agreement between CAF and the Egyptian authorities has been signed yet. And that's why at some stage, CAF was even contemplating moving out of Egypt. Due to some of this.
Tim, just what you have to say on this one?
Look, I think every country is sovereign, and they have got their own laws. And just like Vera has mentioned that you have to enter into an agreement with the country. Like Switzerland was able to relax some of the laws to accommodate FIFA. But if you look at the benefits that FIFA brings to the country of Switzerland, they will facilitate that decision. Now, you are talking about Egypt and CAF. With the current inept leadership, how are they going to make a presentation to relax such laws for CAF, which is already inept? So Egypt, at this moment in time, I think they are strong, and I think rightly so, to demand that they have to abide by the sovereign laws of the land. And if they so be that they can't manage, then they can seek to establish CAF somewhere else. South Africa will be able to host it.
Your thought, Jeff, on this issue?
Yes, I've been advocating to say that CAF headquarters should relocate to another country, not necessarily Egypt. Why?
Okay, so if they relocate to another country, when they face similar problems,
because the Egyptian government has got a hand there on CAF most of the time.
So there's some ulterior motives.
Yes, you
from
can
the
see,
Egyptian
you can see that
government.
the position of a Secretary
they
General
are kind of abusing
CAF. Yes, most of the time has been given to Mustafa Fahmy family. They've been Mustafa Fahmy. But even the young one, when he was removed, his father, who is at FIFA, was not very happy. Was not very happy with the leadership of CAF because his son has been removed.
But Jeff, it comes back to what that family has done for CAF.
Yeah, but they're not the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but
are you saying are they entitled?
They are not entitled. But this is what is happening when you have inept leadership.
Because
you have somebody who is stronger and focused who can take control over you.
Yeah, but that's why
that's the problem we're having.
That's why the former president of CAF, Tesema from Ethiopia, was against that. So he insisted that CAF will never pay tax to Egyptian authorities, just like FIFA in Switzerland.
Yes. I think for me, let's ask our listeners. Tell us which country maybe do you think we might need to vote for it, and maybe say, look, tell us which country do you think CAF should now relocate to, because clearly I think with Egypt, for me, I agree with what the gentlemen are saying here in studio. I think they've abused their authority. They've always have a hand in it. And I think they've used the laws of the country in their favor when they're dealing with the likes of Ethiopia. So for me, Ethiopia, I would agree. I think Ethiopia, I would look at Ethiopia. I think it's a neutral country.
Uganda,
if you look at all these things. There's Timothy Patapere, Greg Itafia, probably would say Nigeria.
No, Nigeria.
All right. No. So hashtag France.
South Africa and Nigeria.
We want to hear from you.
No.